And now, you know what that music means. You know who is on his way. Please, be upstanding, put your right hand on your chest, and let a single tear spill down your cheek as an eagle perches upon your shoulder and shits out a red, white, and blue solid piece of gold. It's the American!
Hi, American.
Now, hello, American. Very exciting for the Bugle. The American we have sent to Beijing.
That's right.
You're in Beijing. Hello. What is hello in Chinese?
Not 100%, but I hear everyone here keeps saying me how, me how. So what I do, I go like this: me, how you doing? Huh?
How do they react to that?
Not one laugh. These people here have absolutely no sense of humor. Not a funny nation over here.
How is it over in Beijing at the moment? Are you having a good time?
I'll be quite honest. I'm unimpressed. I'm ready to get back. Ready to get back.
You're unimpressed with Beijing. The city just hasn't impressed you in any way.
Well, I mean, you go to the things that they say are great. Like I saw the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh, yeah, okay, so it's a wall. What do you want me to do about it? You know?
They don't want you to do anything about it. They want you to appreciate the incredible craftsmanship that went into it years and years ago.
When I think about the things I deal with every day back home, like I have something in my car called Easy Pass, right? I don't even have to pay for a toll booth. I just drive right through and it's automatic. I mean, that's a lot more impressive to me than some big old wall.
No, that's not as impressive. That's not the same thing at all. That's less impressive than the Great Wall of China.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's pretty cool. There's no traffic, nothing. You just zip right through it. Going across the GW Bridge, you kidding me?
Well, do you think we should get some Chinese tourists to enjoy that, just to stand by and take pictures?
I'm just saying, as things progress, you should move forward. A big old wall, I don't know what that really does for your country. I mean, like, in other words, if we wanted to attack China, we could just fly over that. It's dated technology.
I suppose that is fair. It's not the defence it once was. I'll give you that.
Well, this is what weirds me out about being over here. There's a guy, the best men's trampoline guy in China, is named Dong Dong. Okay? I know for a fact that there's no one on the American team for any sport whose name in Chinese means penis, penis. I know for a fact. I feel like the first thing you do when you're naming your kid is you look up in a book, does my kid's name mean penis? But the cool thing is I'm 12 hours ahead of everybody at home, so I've been giving everybody the lotto numbers and stuff, you know what I mean?
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Don't tell us what happens over the next 12 hours.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of in the future, so I know already who won the election and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So you've been out there watching the Olympics as well. I mean, have you been enjoying that?
The best. It is the best. You know, I'll tell you why the Olympics are so great, because America is number one at everything. And that's...
Hold on.
That's something... That is, to me, what the world should realize after these Olympics, that we still got it and we're still number one. We're the best.
But I think that's the opposite of what the world is realizing, isn't it? I think people are realizing that China is number one and China is the best.
Not really. I think most people are realizing we're still the best and that being Americans the best. And if the world wants to be anything, they should be just like us, because we win everything.
Make Britain the third greatest country in the world, according to the Olympic medal table. So I guess that's something for us to cling to.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys haven't really won that much stuff, though, right? It's like rowing or something. I don't know.
Whoa. Britain's doing extremely well. We're third in the overall medal table, and that's what happens if you top-load the Olympics with sailing and cycling. We'll crush you at those.
Yeah, all right. I don't know. All I know is we're number one, and we're the best, and the world knows we're the best, and that's why it's good. It's a perfect time to have the Olympics, because it felt at some point like there was some doubts around the world about who's the best, and now everyone knows the best is us still, and stop asking.
So, American, obviously great American hero of this Olympics has been the swimmer Michael Phelps. Have you met him out in Beijing?
Well, I haven't met him, but I saw one of his races, and I could tell you this. You know, I've been in America. I've traveled a little bit, and I've been to SeaWorld, and I've seen things. I've seen whales and dolphins and things, and I could tell you it's that good. And I was actually tempted to throw a beach ball in there and see if he'd knock it up with his nose. Because I'm telling you, this guy he's got to be part something. I'd check for gills if I were you. You know what I mean? This guy.
Are you seriously saying that Michael Phelps is as good as SeaWorld?
The difference with SeaWorld is, there's better snacks and stuff just because it's America.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But, I mean, is there not an argument that, in fact, Michael Phelps is British in a way? I mean, if you, like me, don't recognise American independence, then he's in fact the second greatest British swimmer that's ever lived.
Yeah, well, I can tell you something, actually, along those lines, and I see what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it. I can tell you this. What's great about our country This is truly what's great, is whatever athlete is the best at whatever they do from whatever country, we just take them, and then they become American. I mean, some of our best gymnasts are Russian or Chinese. I mean, our coach, we got a nutty coach named Bella, Russian guy. You know, I mean,
that's not his name. That's not his name.
Something like that, but he's Russian, but he's American. I mean, it's brilliant. In 2012, you're going to see a lot of those really good 10-year-old girls who are on the gymnastics team. You'll see them on the American team.
Is that how you regard the Olympics then? It's like a big shopping mall from which you
it's
can...
like a shopping mall, exactly. You know, it's like, to me, the Olympics is, for everyone else, is like tryouts to be on our team.
I mean, this is your first time ever leaving America. I mean, how have you found being away?
I'll put it this way. I'm ready to come home, and I'm not going to really be traveling much anymore. I actually threw away my passport out here just because I decided I don't want to do it anymore.
Well,
I don't want to travel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand that, but that means you're going to need that passport to get back into America. That was a mistake.
No, I'm an American, and they'll let me back in. Believe me, I won't need it.
Well, you sound really confident, but they are going to want to see your passport.
I doubt it. I'm sure what are they going to do? Tell me I'm not American? You know what I mean? Give me a test. It's fine. I'll pass.
What test would that involve?
I don't know. Some kind of patriotic exam. I mean, I don't know. I don't need to study. Just give it to me. Yeah, I mean, I have my driver's license. It says, New Jersey on it. No problem. I'm in.
Well, I'm glad that you're so confident. I mean, I worry you are going to struggle at U.S. immigration, but
you cannot fake a New Jersey driver's license. The technology that they use to create that driver's license is so advanced, it cannot be fraudulent.
Well, good luck coming back, American. I mean, hopefully you get back to the land of the free and the home of the, what was it?
You know what it is. It's brave.
It's the brave.
Okay.
Well, thanks very much, American, and we'll speak to you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ni hao.
Me, how you doing?
Now it's time for the section which could not be more relevant than it is right now. You know him, you tolerate him. In a worldview, you are dominated by him. He bleeds red, white and blue, mostly red, but he insists the white and blue is there. Please welcome the American!
Hey, is this thing on here? USA, mic check, USA, check 1, 2, USA, number 1. You got that? Yeah.
number one.
That's right.
That's a lovely little addendum.
USA, number 1. Just making sure the mic's working.
Isn't there a rumour that is going to be the new name of this country? It's going to be renamed USA brackets number 1.
I mean, it's implied, but yeah, we might as well stick it on there.
Before China nick it.
Yeah, China, please.
Well, how are you doing? How are you doing, American?
I'm feeling fantastic. 100% fantastic.
It's quite a democratic show you're putting on for the world here.
Yeah, I mean, it just proves democracy still is the greatest political system in the universe.
Are you sure it doesn't prove the opposite of that?
No, it's the greatest.
Really, it's definitely the greatest.
So is free market capitalism. Boom. Taking care of business.
Well, you say that, but, really, it seems like you've taken the world to the brink of economic meltdown since we last spoke to you.
Look, just because the world's on our bandwagon is not my problem. You know what I'm saying?
No,
just because everyone
problem.
follows everything we do. Hey, look, America's economy's in trouble. Hey, let's do that too. That sounds fun. We get it, world, all right?
But obviously there's been a few controversial comments from Sarah Palin this week about the real America and pro-American areas.
Yeah.
I mean, how have you reacted to that as an American?
The truth is I'm a little offended because I came up with that theory like a year and a half ago.
Oh, right.
And now they're stealing my talking points without giving me any credit.
Oh, right, so you're not actually refuting the statement? You're just
I've been
claiming
saying this
ownership
for years. There's a real America and then there's the BS America.
Right, so where's the real America?
It's where the real people are. You know what I'm saying?
Where are they? That sounds meaningless.
Well, that's because you don't understand true meaning. And I'll explain this to you. It's very simple fact. You got these people, you got these city elites, you got these elite city people.
Yeah.
They want a cup of coffee, right? So where do they go? They go to a place like Starbucks. It's like $2 for a cup of Joe, right? So, but then you got real Americans, they go to a place like Dunkin' Donuts, it's like $1.89. Right. So, they're saving over 11 cents fiscally more responsible, and they understand what real America is. You know, they're not drinking wine lattes on their way to yoga practice or whatever you people do.
No one's doing that.
I don't know about that.
So are you saying that the difference between the real America and fake America is 11 cents? It's a mathematical difference.
It's just understanding that wherever French coffee they're serving at Starbucks shouldn't pass through your American lips. You know, but a place like Dunkin' Donuts, that's a real deal. That's small town America. That's a real mom and pop kind of place.
No, it isn't. It's the opposite of that.
I disagree. Dunkin' Donuts are in small towns across America. Therefore, they're a small town American shop.
So how pro-American are you, American? I mean, where do you fit on the Sarah Palin's scale of pro-Americanness?
Yeah, because she loves this country more than most people.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you got to realize, it's like everyone goes, the president's got to be smart and understand the world and, maybe speak another language. But that's garbage. Right. What we need is, the whole point is we the people, and I want someone like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe she didn't finish high school, or, maybe she can't do math. But, like, those things aren't relevant in leadership. Leadership is about saying stuff like, go America, and waving flags and stuff, and, like, maybe wearing, like, a pin. Have you noticed how small Barack Obama's flag pin is? I could barely I have a 75-inch television, and I could barely see this guy's flag pin. Sarah Palin comes on my TV in HD, and boom, I feel like I'm living inside a diamond-encrusted flag pin. That says America to me in a different way. I don't even need to hear what she said. I put it on mute, and I'm saying that lady cares more.
Do you think the presidency really should just be a contest for who loves America the most pro-American?
That's all it's ever been.
Right.
That's all it's ever been. And somehow along the way, people got confused and started going, we need people who understand the broader good, the greater thing, And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think that you got to look at it like this. The world, no matter what, is going to do what we do. Look, we just brought this up, the economy. Our stock market doesn't do well. China, we don't want our stock market to do well either. We want to do what the Americans do. So it doesn't matter who's driving the bus. They just have to care the most about America. Right. The other countries are just going to do what we do anyway.
In which case, are you thinking about running for office? I mean, you love this country.
Yeah, but I got some photographs out there. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I've done some things.
I don't want to know what you're saying.
Me either, right? Yeah, just kidding.
Just kidding.
Tina, I'm just kidding, Tina.
We had an email from a bugler who wanted to point something out to the American. Do you have it there?
Yeah, it's in fact from Skeeter Vance, who, on the subject of the origins of baseball, he's suggesting that baseball, the supposed cornerstone of American culture, was in fact a British invention from the year 1755.
There you go.
And he refers to an article in no less a source than Sports Illustrated. And apparently there's a diary entry from 1755 from a man called William Bray. After dinner, went to Miss Giles to play baseball with her. That's 1755. He's playing baseball with a lady. What do you make of that? That's got to be wrong on so many levels.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I listened to everything you said, and there's one fact in there that you guys missed and overlooked that it absolutely proves this story to be false, is that this guy had a diary. I mean, what kind of man has a diary? So obviously any man who's man enough to play an American sport like baseball is not going to keep a diary, which means Sports Illustrated was wrong. I doubt. I mean, I read one issue a year, swimsuit issue, because that's really the only one that matters. But I would say that it's false, and that Skeeter Van Buren, or whatever that guy's name is, should do one of two things. Either learn to play cricket or move to America.
Whoa. Oof. So you refute the allegation that Britain invented your national pastime?
100%. Now, we've gone through this before. The greatest things in the world have been invented in America.
No.
Baseball, food.
What? No.
Cars, airplanes, boats.
Not true. No, you didn't invent boats.
Yes, we did.
You were invented by boats. We have been through this before.
We've gone through this before. I don't want to have this argument. You invented wood boats. We invented speed boats. Speed boats are real boats. Wood boats are like from museums. You may have invented the concept of buoyancy, but we perfected it.
And so how did you invent food? What did people live on before?
Whatever was out there. I mean, we processed it and we figured out how to make it last longer and have flavor.
So it wasn't food before it became processed.
Well, in other words, yeah, like what's cheese? It's just mold. But what's craft cheese? Delicious. I mean, in other words, cheese doesn't come in individual slices wrapped in plastic. We invented that.
Right, I see. And that's how you think it's best served?
Yeah, conveniently. How am I supposed to eat cheese in my car if I can't do one at a time?
You're not supposed to eat cheese in your car.
I'll dispute that.
It's called living life the way I want to live it, American style.
And finally, American, we heard a lot about Joe the Plumber this week. I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel this is a media construct, that he's kind of a fake?
This is the best way I can explain real America. Look, clearly we're heading towards an apocalypse, okay? That's clear at this point. Now, after this apocalypse goes down, there's going to be what we call a post-apocalyptic world. Now, of course, things like the mail will still be delivered, because we've seen that Kevin Costner movie, and that's the most important thing to people in the apocalypse is delivering mail bags.
View on a Costner film.
Well, I would. And, I mean, come on, the guy's made 4 baseball movies. You think he knows a thing or two about America. But I'll tell you right now, when you're in this post-apocalyptic hell, you're not going to want some, wine latte guy helping you out. You're going to want a guy like Joe the Plumber. You want a guy who could build a shanty town.
Right.
You want a guy who can start an engine on a car that we invented. You want a guy who can, unclog a toilet if we do have plumbing at the time. Yeah. Those are the types of people you want around.
Right.
Real Americans.
Right.
I don't want some guy who's going to be crunching numbers, because numbers are irrelevant. What's relevant is shooting a bow and arrow into a squirrel's head so I can have dinner. And that's why Sarah Palin is the right choice at this current moment.
Oh, no. So, I mean, you're going to be voting for Palin, are you?
If I could write in Palin, I would. But yeah, I just think we have to look at the reality of America. Right. Like I said, if we're going to be living like vagabonds, we need someone who knows how to field dress a moose.
And who do you think is actually going to win?
McCain, Palin.
Right.
100%.
Oh, he's down, but he is down in the polls.
Yeah.
Is this just a joke by America on the rest of the world?
Well, I mean, look, I'll put it to you this way, right? I'm no Nostradamus, but I'll tell you right now. You go to an elementary school and you look at the wall of presidents from the first one till right now.
Yeah.
What do they all look like? John McCain. If you watch baseball and they say this guy, every time he's up in the 3rd inning, strikes out, what normally happens? He strikes out. It's called statistics. So statistics are never wrong. And statistically speaking, John McCain will be the next president of the United States. You heard it here second.
Are you registered to vote, American?
Not yet.
No. Right. I mean, in many ways, that's the most American
thing. Well, you don't really
of all.
have to vote. You know what I mean? You just have to have an opinion. That's
right.
Kind of, because you figure there's enough people out there voting. You don't have to go do it.
Right. But you just have to have a firm opinion.
Yeah. And go to a drive-through on Election Day. Any drive-through.
I will go to a drive-through. Absolutely. Dairy Queen or something.
Honked twice with McCain.
They got a strawberry cheesequake. Wow. I don't know what they did. They put cheese in the earth and it quaked it up. I don't know how they did this, but it's delicious. Like I said, we invented food. I'll put it to you this way: there's nowhere in London the Queen can get a cheesequake.
I'm afraid that is true.
Okay. So enjoy your cup of drip, Your Highness.
Well, American, thank you very much for joining us.
It's always a pleasure to see you guys.
Helping me understand and perhaps be even more frightened by the world than I was before we began this conversation.
No, nothing to be scared of. America will always overcome.
Okay.
Always. That flag will always be waving. And you know why? Because we have one on the moon.
Yeah.
And no one's going to mess with that one. Except maybe India, but we'll talk about that next time.
American, thanks very much.
Let's get ready to be humbled. It's the American and the American's brother in a special Ask an American and an American's brother.
Well, it's Las Vegas, and really Las Vegas is the epitome of America. It's the unofficial capital of the United States of America. So who else, who better to bump into in the lobby of Caesar's Palace than you know him? He has irritated you. He's provoked you. He's made you think. Please welcome the American.
All right, how you doing? It's good to be with everybody in Vegas. Well, go time, huh? And I'm very excited to introduce. I got my brother down here with me. We're doing a little. We're looking at some property down here. It's a boom. It's a boom right now down here. It's a real boom.
It's unbelievable. You can get like condos. Forget about it. It doesn't even cost nothing.
You have no idea. We can just. Right now, we're buying up strips of desert like it's useless land.
You shouldn't do that. Really, your economy is about to implode. So
really,
don't do anything drastic.
Always do the opposite. That's what I heard. That's what I like.
Do the opposite. If the economy's in the tank, buy.
Yeah. That's what our dad always said.
That's bad advice.
That's what our dad always said.
Got us into this
Let me tell you something, too. Before our dad went to prison, he used to say, do the opposite. Yeah.
That was his defence, wasn't it? So, American's brother, are you a property expert?
Not really, but I got money, and I kind of have a keen eye for this sort of thing. And I saw the desert, and I was like, "Whoa, look at all this sand."
Yeah, but let's be honest. Let me tell the true story. We were up one night and we were watching Star Wars, the original one, and we're looking at Luke's place, and we're thinking if that's what the future is going to be, we should get in now.
Yeah.
Because they live right in like a desert thing.
And he was smart. He was like a Jedi warrior.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean...
Hold on. Let's not cite him as a business model. That man didn't exist. That was a character.
Says you.
But on the flip side to that coin, you look at another movie where the future's a little less beautiful, and you look at a movie like The Road Warrior, again, desert landscape.
No.
So either way, the future does hold a lot of desert potential.
You're setting yourself up for a financial disaster here.
I don't think so.
Says you.
Yeah, this is Vegas.
This is America, baby.
My guy.
There's no way to do anything wrong.
Yeah.
So, I mean, will you be gambling, the two of you, while you're out here?
Obviously. Because think about this. If we were going to put, let's say, I'll make up a number, $100,000 down on some land. So if we gamble it, we could put down $200,000. We can double our money.
Yeah, I lost all my money already. Most of it anyway. I got a little left for tomorrow.
Yeah. What did you do?
I don't even know the game. It's like Pengao. It was a Chinese game, man. I didn't even understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
I just kept putting my money down. One time I win, 2 times I lose, one time I win. It's one step up, 2 back with these guys.
Yeah. That's why I'm telling you right now. Anytime I see one of them Chinese games or whatever it is, Hebrew, I don't know what freaking.
They're doing the Chinese math.
I don't know what's going on there. The guys
I didn't understand nothing.
You guys spinning an abacus around, all of a sudden I'm out $50. I don't know what's going on.
Vegas is a little bit of an anathema to us in Britain. We don't gamble much in Britain. It seems relatively.
I would put it that maybe you guys don't know how to live.
Yeah.
Right. Would you say that Vegas is the greatest city in the world?
I would say America is the greatest country, so where within a city as great as Vegas, it may be one of the greatest cities in the world. Of course, my preference would always be the Big Apple. But in Vegas, you have a small Big Apple called New York, New York.
I mean, just outside this Hotel Caesar's Palace, which is, some might say, a really horrifying version of ancient Rome, there is an Eiffel Tower, which seems to me almost racist.
Well, I'm not going over there. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I don't care for the French.
Yeah.
Period. End of sentence.
Now we can agree on something.
There's one hotel in Vegas I've never been into, and it's that one.
Sometimes I'll go by there and I'll give the bellhop guy. I'll just give him a rap in the mouth.
You shouldn't do that. I mean, that's assault.
Does Vegas have its own laws? I mean,
God, no. There's no law in Vegas. That's
no
why
law at
everybody
all.
comes here.
Right.
Wild West. You want girls, you want gambling, you want fisticuffs. Whatever you want, you got it. It's Vegas, baby. Light it on fire.
Light it on fire.
I mean, I see that you actually. That's not a real gun, is it?
Yeah. It's a 350. It's a 357.
But don't worry. I got the bullets. I'm not going to give him the gun and the bullets.
Until later tonight when we get loaded like a French ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, baby. Double down.
You should not be carrying a gun around.
Double down.
It's not loaded. You heard him.
Double down.
What's the big deal? Jeez. Everybody's so freaky about the gun. It's not loaded, wizard.
Obviously, it's Thanksgiving coming up.
God bless.
Well, yeah, I mean, what is that?
Oh, man, it's a celebration.
Most beautiful holiday of all time.
I mean, it's in the name. Hello, Thanksgiving. We're giving thanks for being Americans.
Yeah. No, hold on. That's not. I don't think that's.
Listen, we're thanking the Indians for so easily giving up all their land to us.
No, because they gave it to us.
We sat down with the Indians.
We sat down. We said, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
And they were like, here, take our land, take our corn.
They were like, give us some of those sweet Vegas style casinos. You can have whatever you want. We're like, no problem.
Yeah. The Indians and the Pilgrims, they got together, and the Indians were like, welcome to America. Here's our land. Have some corn because it's going to be a long winter.
Yeah.
And we were like, no shit. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we were like, no shit, that's beautiful. And then what happened was we were like, yeah, here's some guns and a little bit of land.
Right.
And thanks for everything. You guys are great.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where they went. I guess they moved to something, but we got all the land.
I don't want to issue a nasty surprise, but that is absolutely not what happened.
Okay, Frenchie. Why don't you tell me what happened?
It's just like when the Brits ran away after we threw their tea in the water. You know what I mean? Same thing.
Well, I'd rather you didn't bring that up. That's still a little bit sore.
What you got? I mean, what's your point? Okay, so look. Oh, another thing we do, big thing at Thanksgiving, very important, killing the turkey.
Oh,
and it's not just eating.
That is fun.
That's after. Find the turkey. The turkey hunt and kill is the best part.
It is
No,
fun.
hold on, that is not a tradition. Of what? A turkey hunt?
It is
kill.
We used to do it. We used to do like our dad used to take us. He'd say, you know what we should do? We should do it with knives.
Yeah.
And we would just go out, no guns, just knives.
We didn't have a 357 back then.
Yeah, we did not.
Knives
we
and
did not.
hatchets.
But tonight, I'll tell you what, we'll get a turkey tonight in Vegas. No problem with that gun.
Can I just ask you on the subject of Vegas and its position as a great gambling centre? It has actually been overtaken by the city of Macau in China as the world's largest gambling centre.
Of Macau.
Do you not think being overtaken by Macau is it's a real slur on American manhood, isn't it?
Nah, it's a joke.
Well, if it was happening, yeah, it's maybe worthy of war, but it's not happening.
Well, hold on. Two things. One, it is happening. It's not worthy of war.
Whoa, hold on.
Hold on a
You're
sec.
telling me China's the number one gambling center in the world? You go yourself. Okay? Because Las Vegas, my friend, in the U.S. of A., that's where you go to gamble. That's where the world goes to gamble.
Okay.
Not some place called Macau.
Yeah, and I got another thing to say. Does Macau have I'm going to say two words, and you tell me if they got this in Macau. Celine and Dion. Do they have that there? No.
No, they don't have no.
Wait, I got another two words. Bet and Midler. Do they have that there?
No, they don't.
Okay,
How about Chris Angel? You got that over
Doubt
there
it.
in Macau?
Anyone in China that can fly? Doubt it.
Yeah. If the day ever dawns when Macau outdoes Las Vegas, the next step, mushroom cloud. That's it. That's it.
I would say I wholeheartedly agree with my brother as usual. By the way, might I add, that is the opposite of what everyone would expect.
Andy, I think it might be safer just to give him this one. I don't know where you stand on this. It's just he does have this 357.
Right. Yeah, well, that doesn't concern me, John. I'm in London.
Well,
Bullets
there's
don't work
something about
here.
the way he said mushroom cloud as well.
Hey, we should play Russian roulette tonight. That'd be fun. I'll give you one bullet.
No, don't do that.
Yes, do that. Give me the
We'll
bullet.
do.
Don't do that.
No, we'll do. We'll get 6 hookers and we'll play with them.
Oh, no.
It's legal. That's legal here.
This is the worst place in the world. This is the worst place on earth.
This is the easiest place to get hookers. What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, kill me. Kill me. Give me that gun. And
No,
all the
no bullets.
I'll
I don't-
shoot myself in the head.
Double down tonight. Don't forget.
Oh, we're going to double down.
We're gonna double down.
Double down.
Double
I
down.
don't know what that means.
It's a betting term. It's high-stakes gambling.
You
Forget
gotta
about
double down.
it. Forget about it. You don't know.
Andy, let me ask you a question. When you go out at night and you gamble, you double down?
Not habitually, but I'm Jewish, so I'm not sure we're allowed to.
Yeah, no, you're allowed. You can double down. I know a couple of Jews who double
Yeah,
down.
what do you do over there anyway, Andy? What kind of name is that? Funny. Say it, Andy.
No,
Yeah, I never
Andy.
thought.
What do you do over there?
It's funny. I talk to him all the time. I never thought of that. Andy.
Andy. Say it like that, Andy.
Andy.
I think they've gone.
All right.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back, right. Well, best of luck to the American and the American's brother.
The American and American's brother.
Have left the building.
Well, buglers, we have listened to you, so please welcome, fresh from Las Vegas County Jail, the American!
Hey, all right, how you doing, everybody? You're looking good. No, and you're looking good. How's it
like
going?
that.
Look at this guy. Oh, what do you got? Glasses on? Nice touch. Nice touch.
That's a
All
little
right.
Vegas opening there. What's
Everybody.
that? Working the crowd a
Yeah,
bit.
I'm working the crowd a little bit. You know what I mean? Look at this. I like you in the engineering booth. You look sharp. You look sharp.
Oh, we haven't seen each other since Vegas, have we, Regan? That's the
You're
last
right.
time we spoke.
You're right. And there may be a connection to why I haven't been on the show. I'm not gonna say full prosecution or arrest. I'm just gonna say I've been out of town. You know what I'm saying, right, ladies? I've been out of town, right, ladies? Come on.
Did you end up or down in Vegas?
When you have your head in a vice, is that up and down? Which is that? I forget.
I think that's down.
Oh
I think
yeah.
that's down.
Okay, so down a bit. Yeah, down a bit.
And how about your brother? How's he?
He's okay. Let's just say he's okay.
Okay.
I don't want to get too specific right now because my attorneys have advised me not to.
Well, first.
But what a town, Vegas, huh? Only in the USA can we have a place like Vegas.
Well, first we should say congratulations on your moment of history, American.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's
What
all-
do we do again? What thing haven't we done that's history in the last 200 plus years?
Yeah. Well, let's not dwell on that. But let's just. I was primarily thinking you're the first African-American president of the United States. That must be...
That was exciting. It was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
You got to expect it from us first. I mean, no other country has ever had a black leader except us. Boom, we won. We won world. We got there first. We did it. Hold on a second.
I think
we did it. First country in the world to have a black guy in charge. We did it.
Simply not true.
USA. USA.
Yeah, I know. I understand. It's a very rhythmic chant.
You're supposed to join in, but you'll understand that.
Most African nations have had black leaders for quite some time.
I got to check that, but I'm pretty sure what made this history was the fact that we're the first country in the world to have a black guy in charge. Really and that says something.
Must insist that is not the... I don't want to diminish this because it's an amazing thing that happened here, but you cannot claim that.
Okay, wait, hold on. We're the first country in the world to have a black guy in charge. I just claimed it, and what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Because what are you going to do? We're going to have Africa invade us? What do they have? A fucking pickup truck with a guy and a machine gun on the back? Come on over, Africa. We're waiting for you.
They got pirates now.
Oh, pirates! I'm so scared. What are you going to do? Take me out my jet ski? What are you going to do with your pirates?
Are you suggesting that Robert Mugabe is, in fact, white?
I'm suggesting Robert Mugabe's not really a leader. He's a terrorist.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right,
you see, those guys, you're giving them the credit they want you to give them. Right. They're acknowledging them as leaders, and I'm saying those guys aren't leaders. Those guys are terrorists.
I see. So it's a blanket dismissal.
Unless you lead people the right way, you're not really a leader.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What does that even mean?
It's a philosopher's term. It's a term of philosophy.
You can't just say
I've been reading a little bit about philosophy.
Say it's a philosopher's term.
Descartes. I've been reading a little bit of that stuff,
Obviously, the big story at the moment in America is the American economy.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel great about it. We're booming. We're always booming over here.
No, you're not. You're collapsing.
Well, but that's what everyone keeps saying. You understand? And there's two things happening. There's a psychological economy and there's a real economy. And the psychological economy is everyone on the news saying, "Oh no, the economy's collapsing. We're screwed." Yeah. Just like they said, killer bees are gonna come get us. Oh yeah, am I alive? Am I dead from bees? No. Am I dead? No, I'm still alive. Oh, SARS, bird flu, monkeypox. Yeah, the economy. I don't believe any of the crap they spew. There's always something to go. The Black Plague is 2 weeks away, yeah? Suck on it. Yeah. America is not going anywhere, baby.
Yeah.
The world would like to think that, but no, we're winning again.
Right.
The best economy in the world. And guess what happens? They say our economy's bad. The whole world ripples. There's a whole ripple through the whole world. Well, and that's what people have to understand. We are the world economy, so people better come here and spend their money.
Well, boom. I mean, that much is true. There was the Davos World Economic Summit.
Right.
And, America came in for some very stern criticism there for basically screwing the world economy. How do you respond to that?
Well, this is a very frustrating topic for me, and I don't want to get too heated. But how can we be blamed for screwing the world economy when we are the reason there is a world economy? In other words, everyone wants, everyone sees what we do and then they emulate it. It's like, okay, look, they have sneakers. Now we want sneakers. Sneakers didn't exist, except they were invented here by Nike, and then everyone over there was going, we're making them. Just because we're making them here, I guess we want them now, too. Because I'm 15 and I'm on an assembly line making an American sneakers. Now I got to wear them? No. So it's like we created that world economy. We've got people in India picking up our phone calls. Boom, world economy. That's us. We've got people in China buying our cars. Boom, world economy. So they're benefiting from America, and yet complaining about how great we are. I don't understand. There's a again, to quote, a philosopher, it's you're damned either way.
So does this mean, given America's influence on the global economy, that we can expect the pretzel dog to enter the British food market within the next year or so?
Yeah, you believe me, I've eaten British food. You better hope the pretzel dog gets there.
Now, you mentioned Chinese buying American cars. I would point out that no one is buying American cars, including you.
That's absolutely untrue. I drive a Toyota pickup truck that's built right here in the United States of America.
That's a Japanese
and you'll notice,
car.
But it's built in the USA now. So what's the difference? And wait, hold on. You've seen my car? Do I not have a magnet on the back that says support our troops and an American flag on the back? So American car. Define what an American car is. It's a car driven by an American that says he supports our troops. Boom, American. I think you're confusing an American car with a car that's built by an American company.
That's interesting. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, like if I see a little Japanese man driving a Bugle, Japanese car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's swerving in and out. He doesn't know where he's going. He's from Japan.
And, of course, as well, you just had the Super Bowl, the greatest,
what a game.
greatest show on earth.
Greatest show on earth. We did it again. Super
what
Bowl,
do you mean?
world champions, and we're the only ones in it.
Yeah.
Huh? That's right, world. You don't even bother having an American football team because we don't need you to have one. We're the world champions. How about that? How about that? Arizona plays Pittsburgh. Boom, world champions. Did Arizona play Athens, Greece? No, that would be a world game. We don't even need to have a world game to have world champions. That should say something about how dominant we are.
Are we rooting for a particular team?
We don't need your permission, is what I'm saying. Of course I was rooting for a particular team. Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a real American team. The team's named after steel, which is an American product. You know, we invented steel.
No, you didn't invent steel.
Pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we did.
You've annoyed the world with part of the stimulus package, which states that from stimulus projects should all be American goods. They should buy American.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, technically it's illegal under the World Trade rules.
No, but we're just telling Americans to buy American goods. We're not telling everyone has to.
Yeah, I know, but that's...
Well, in other words, if it doesn't matter what we do and you don't want to deal with us, then what would you care if we didn't buy, you know?
I mean, it's not fair, though, is it? It's not fair.
Why isn't it fair?
Well,
I mean,
because...
made in the USA. It should say that on the back before you buy it.
But, I mean, could you not just buy other people's things and slam a little magnet saying support the troops USA on it?
That doesn't make any sense. In other words, how can you buy something that's made in France and then put a sticker on it, and now it's made in America?
But I thought that's what you just said with cars.
No, I said those cars are built here. They're built them by American hands.
I'm lost, Andy. I'm lost.
Built by American hands.
I thought he was making sense, and then it's all falling apart again.
If the French opened a Freedom Fry factory, let's say, somewhere in the United States, and I was buying those fries from that company, even if a French guy was behind, I mean, I personally wouldn't buy anything from the French just because I don't trust them. You know what I mean? And I think to be honest with you, I think they're obnoxious people. I mean, I've had a few times where I'm on the subway or something, a French guy gets on, oh, where am I going? Oh. I don't know where you're going. I'll go back to, if you don't know where you're going, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? I got to give you instructions now on where to go.
But didn't the French basically invent half of America, though?
What? I'm sorry, what'd you just say? Say that again. I didn't hear. Was that an email? Because that wasn't an email. I prefer not to answer. I don't mind answering emails, but that seems like you're just trying to get under my skin. I know that they did some stuff in Canada, and I could tell you this: if we felt like it, we could take whatever they did in Canada. In about, I would say, 3 moves on the Stratego board. We own Canada.
But pretty much, you know, the whole of central part of America, that was France. You just bought it off the French. You're basically French.
Look, look.
Listen, he's gone
I'll tell you right.
Andy.
I'll tell you right now.
There's smoke coming out of his ears.
Because you're smelling of garlic.
Let me clarify. I'll give you one piece of land we bought from the French, okay? And it's a piece of land that was built poorly, and it's Louisiana. And there's a reason that hurricane did so much damage down there. It's because it's French built. So what we have to do, we got to build that wall with American people and American engineers, and we got to take all the French out of that city, and then it'll get back to itself.
Is that why you built your own Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas?
That was a gag. We did that that was like a dare. The guy was like, I dare to build an obnoxious French thing in Vegas. And the other guy was like, I got enough money, I'll do it.
And finally, what did you think of Bruce Springsteen at the Super Bowl?
That guy is what it's all about.
You're filling up, aren't you? Your eyes are filling up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, first of all, guy's almost 6 years old.
Yeah.
He's sliding around the stage like he's got ants in his pants over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's doing. He's jumping, he's dancing, he's singing. Hey, by the way, you notice with him, too? It's always clean. He doesn't ever go blue. I respect that.
Oh,
you know
really?
What I mean? He doesn't ever drop an F-bomb, you know, or a swear word. Never. He's always singing clean, and he's always thinking about one thing: being born right here in the USA.
Yeah, but, I mean, you do understand that song was really a critique of Vietnam.
Which song was that? Born in the USA?
Yeah.
No, I think that song was actually about how great it is to be born in the USA. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's called Born in the USA. I don't really know why everything's a debate today with you guys.
Have you ever listened to the verses of those songs?
Yeah, born in the USA. I was born in the USA. And then blah, 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 born in the USA. I know the song. I grew up listening to that song.
It's the blah, 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 blah bit I think you might want to listen to a bit more.
And everything he says about New Jersey, you know, and then sometimes he'll think about other places in New Jersey, you know.
Right. And
then he's got that song about being from Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that other one about how, like, Jersey's, like, got swamps, you know. I mean, he's got just so much of it hits home, you know, mainly because I'm from Jersey, you know. But other than that, I mean, the guy is the boss, you know. It's like, you can't call someone the boss if they're not in charge. That's all I'm saying.
Well, do you have any message, any concluding message for the world in terms of people trying to recover their economies at the moment?
Yeah, I would say buy American goods.
No, that's not going to help. That's not. People don't want to hear that.
Well, I remember growing up, my dad would say things like, "Oh, like don't eat paste, don't smoke cigarettes," and I didn't want to hear it, but I didn't do it. So this is the same thing. It's us to the world. It's like a parent, and I'm telling the world what's best for them. That's all I'm trying to do. You might not want to hear it, but if you listen, it will end up being the right thing to do. If you buy American goods, a few things will happen, okay?
Yeah.
You buy American goods, and let's just make up a product, okay?
Okay.
Let's call them American widgets, okay?
Okay.
That's just a very basic, that's like a fake thing. You buy American widgets. Now, me, Mr. American Widget Maker, now he's got a lot of money.
Okay.
So what do? Maybe I take a trip. I take a trip to some place like Las Vegas, okay? Now, I spent a lot of money at a casino in Las Vegas. Some French guy comes in. He wins a slot machine. Why does that slot machine have money in it? Because I spent a lot of my money there. Now, he goes home with money from that slot machine, and he spends it on like a French bread at a bakery or whatever they eat over there. I have no idea. Cheese and bread, I don't know, and cigarettes, whatever they do over there, and berets. Right? So now he's buying from some French guy berets. Where did he get that money? America. So all you people have to do is come over here, win in a casino, hopefully not steal it, but whatever, somehow figure out how to get the money back from us, and then spend it in your countries. The money's here. You just have to come and figure out how to get it.
So
it's a motivator.
That's
How the economy works. It's
that's
a world
your
economy.
interpretation of trickle-down economics.
It's not trickle-down. It's
casinos.
It's Amero-centric. Okay? They used to think the world revolves around the earth, and oh no, it revolves around the sun, right?
Yeah.
That world keeps saying, oh, the world revolves around the world. No, it revolves around America. We're the sun. All you guys have to do is come close to the sun and take a little bit of the heat. That's all you got to do. It's right here for you. It's so simple.
Oh, it makes sense again, Andy. He's done it
Next
again.
thing you know, the baker in France, he's sitting pretty.
American, thank you once again for your words of wisdom and bridge building.
You guys are great. I always have fun with you guys.
Right, I'm afraid that has taken up the space for your email, so we will have a special extended email section next week, including all your complaints or praise for the American. Do keep your emails coming in to thebugle@timesonline.co.uk, and we've had some absolute corkers this week, so we'll be reading them out next week when they're slightly out of date.
Now, you know what that music means. You should already have stopped driving or just crashed into a tree in anticipation. He's back, baby! US! You know the rest of it. It's the American!
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, nice to be here.
I tried to give you
Hey, fellas.
with a British voice, it's difficult to give you an introduction that big, and I think I might have pulled something in my throat.
I think you might have pulled your Adam's apple or something.
Yeah. I don't think you can do that, but good point.
Well, look, you could. And I'm going to just say this real quick, fellas. The phones work two ways here. I don't know how your tellies work over there, but, ours ring here. Give me a little dingle-dingle on your telly, and I'll come in anytime.
That actually made even less sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, maybe you're home, eating fags or something. Yeah. I don't know what you guys do.
You're trying, and I appreciate that, but it's just not enough.
It's great to have you back, American. Been a lot of buglers have been asking about your whereabouts. Alex, who claims to be a secret agent in Washington, D.C., asks, where the heck is the American? Come on!
Yeah.
Right, 3 exclamation
Good job.
marks.
Way to blow your cover, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Unimpressive.
Bad secret agent, Alex. Bad.
Let me tell you another thing, Alex. If somebody ever tells you they're in the mob, they're not in the mob. The mob doesn't tell you. They let you know different ways. A vice doesn't only hold wood. That's all I'll say.
And Denise Luzao from Costa Rica writes, when is the American coming back? I don't know if that's just referring to Central America in general. When are the Americans coming back?
I like that name, too. Denise Luzao. Costa Rica. Let her know if I ever get out there. I'll look her up.
Okay.
But she should definitely send me a photo first so I know if it's worth the trip.
Do not do that, Denise. Do not do that. And shame on you as well. Shame on you for what you just said there.
It's the internet age. You got to look at someone before you meet them.
That's not. Stop it.
This email came from David Tanner in Bristol, who asked, what is the American's opinion on healthcare?
You've been taking a lot of pot shots at the way we British people look after ourselves.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of that in America, haven't you?
I don't know that they're pot shots as much as we're just stating facts. British people are, naturally unhealthy. I don't think it has as much to do with the healthcare system as it has to do with just straight genetics. You guys are cut from a different cloth, and I would say your cloth is made out of what I would call maybe like a silk or something, very
What are you
light
talking
and
about?
fluffy.
It's made from a steel weave.
Yeah, I would disagree. I feel like ours is made from maybe, that stuff from Lord of the Rings that, like, nothing could get through. That's a good movie.
Yeah, but they never have...
they're going to do a adaptation. I heard they're going to make a book out of it, which I think is a good idea.
British people, if anything, have rallied behind the NHS now, having previously hated it. It's almost as if you insulting Britain
but let me
has actually pushed us behind it.
Yeah.
We can insult it, but you can't. It's like using the N-word.
But Europe's like that. I mean, everything we do, they have to do the opposite. First, they're rallying around Obama. They love this guy. Yeah. He's, hey, he's in Germany. Let's all stand outside and yell stuff and not burn things. For the first time, we'll put our lighters and our American flags back in our pockets, and we'll wave them with respect, which is the only thing you should ever do with a flag. All of a sudden, we elect the guy, and then everyone over there switches to conservative government, and they're like, "Oh, now they got they got this guy. We're going to go the other way." So you guys just weave when we bob. Bob, we weave. I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
We yin when you yang.
Yin when we yang. You know what I'm saying? And the bottom line is, you're all a bunch of yangs, in my opinion, because your healthcare system's garbage. Your doctors. In a million years, look at me. Look at me. Yeah. If I got hit by a car in England, and they said, we have to put him in a lorry or whatever you use over there to get him to the emergency room, I would say, don't. Take me to the airport and get me back to New York.
But we would treat you, it wouldn't cost you anything? No, that would be on the British
pound. What's the difference how much it costs me if my ribs are where my ass is supposed to be? That means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. I want the best doctors in the world working on my body. I didn't spend all this time perfecting this temple to have somebody come in and destroy it.
But I mean, so many Americans are without health care. 5 million Americans.
Get a job.
But I mean, some of them
stop mooching off the system.
Yeah, but that's some of them have jobs but can't afford.
Work harder.
Insurance.
Work harder.
Right.
It's the American dream.
Right.
You work hard, you get good things.
Yeah.
You don't work hard, deal with it. You know what I mean? And the other thing is, okay, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Or you do have a job and you can't afford insurance, okay, well then eat some carrots or something. Stop eating so many frickin' Doritos. Don't take the escalator, you fat bastard. Walk up the steps every now and then. Maybe you won't have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying?
Surely that's not the American way, though.
Well, you know what? You know what it is? It's reality is what it is, okay? And I've got to tell you something. This new guy comes into power, what's his face?
President Obama.
President Obama, yeah. He comes in, and look, when you're American, you do one thing. You salute the flag and you bow to the president. That's the rule, okay? And I like this guy, and I'll tell you why I like him.
That's good.
Because he doesn't know what he's doing. And it's proof that you can go to Harvard and have all the connections in the world and the easiest life. I mean, how easy is this guy's life? Grew up in Hawaii.
I mean,
he's got his dad wasn't around. I mean, it's cake. It's a cakewalk. Lives the American dream. Yeah. Goes to Harvard, the best school ever, the oldest school in history, and the best school.
I have to stop you there. That is simply not true.
Oh, you're talking about world history? I'm talking about American history.
Yeah. You seem to claim that American healthcare is the best in the world.
Number one.
No. I mean,
you know we did heart transplant? Yeah. There's guys out there with monkey hearts. Think about that. That's out of a frickin' movie.
You're number 37. You're number 37 in the world.
Who does that ranking? The World Health Organization.
Yeah.
That's garbage. I mean, I guarantee you if the American Health Organization did the ranking system, we'd be like 1. And who knows more about the world than America? We got our fingers on all the strings of puppetry around the world.
Andy.
What?
Point out to him the error of his ways.
Who's number 1?
I find him strangely persuasive, John.
Don't, Andy, do not fold. Do not fold.
Who's number 1 on that list?
Oh, hold on.
Let me guess.
I don't know.
Czechoslovakia?
No. That country doesn't exist anymore.
What, Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's the Czech Republic.
Burma?
Neither do they.
Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee here. Hold on. Yeah.
Do you say yeah after every sip of coffee?
When it's delicious American-grown coffee, you know I do. None of that foreign crap. Yeah, you could say we're 37. You could say we're 1. I would say we're 1. People want to say we're 37 because they like to knock us. The bottom line is this. Say you come in to a hospital and you have some kind of, I was going to say you have some kind of injury from doing some kind of carpentry, but I'm looking at you. I doubt that's going to be the case. Yeah, say you're playing badminton and you hurt and you twist your ankle.
I'll probably play badminton more than I've carpented.
So say you're going after birdie or whatever and you fucking run into the pole, okay, and you break your nose. Yeah. Okay? Now, look at the noses we've been able to craft in America. Look at them. Get a book of American noses that didn't look like that ahead of time. Look at Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Look at a guy like David Schwimmer. Yeah. Look at a beauty like Jennifer Aniston. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. She wasn't before we gave her that nice nose. So who do you want to do your nose? And then go over to Europe and look at those freaking schnozzes over there. They all got bumps, they're like ski slopes over there.
We do have some.
Yeah.
He's
So-
right there, Andy.
Yeah,
You've got to give
right.
them that.
So in other words,
they've got some immaculate noses.
they've got,
here.
I mean, unbelievable. Now, do they work well? No, probably can't smell so good, but they look good.
Sorry, American. We're going to have to throw an American nose into this equation. I know it's a little too soon. What about Michael Jackson's nose?
You're talking about Michael Jackson's nose round 9 or 10.
Right.
Let's go back to the first round. First round of touch-ups on that guy.
That was a good
Go
nose.
take a peek at Thriller.
Do you know what? It
Go
was a
take
good
a
nose.
peek at Thriller.
It was a nice
That is
nose.
craftsmanship.
Yeah.
That is, and I guarantee if you lift a nostril, it says USA somewhere in there. Made in the USA. That is craftsmanship. Obviously, if you keep painting over the Mona Lisa, at some point you just destroy it.
I mean, regarding healthcare, there's been some very angry town halls at the moment where lots of Americans are turning up to town hall and shouting at their senators and their Congress people.
Yeah.
Have you been turning up to shout as well?
Well, I was going to go to one, but, the weather's been good, and I just got this new jet ski, and I've been just dying to kind of try it out. I would shout, and not particularly because I disagree with what the congressman is saying, but I feel like any time there's a public place where I'm allowed to shout, take advantage of it, because usually I get kicked out of places. Like if I'm at a Walmart and I start shouting, they're like, "Hey, sir, quiet down."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Really? I can't buy the bullets and the gun here? This is ridiculous."
What were you trying to shout in a Walmart last time you were removed from the premises?
Well, I was just annoyed because it's like I'm going there to get a gun, and then the guy says something about a waiting list or something. I said, "Come on, I'm angry now. I want the gun now." You know what I mean? I'm not gonna want the gun in 2 days or whatever it is. What's the point? This is an impulse buy.
Right.
I'm not thinking this through.
It's not
this
a jet.
is an impulse
It's
buy.
not a jet ski accessory. The gun.
Yeah, this is not a jet ski accessory.
Right.
This is I mean, that's something, a jet ski accessory I'm going to think about. I'm going to do some research on. But a gun, I'm like, look, what do you got? What do you got in a semi-automatic? I'm angry. I need one.
So
and the guy's going, sir, you seem angry. I said, yeah, I'm angry. Give me the goddamn gun. And he's like, well, you got to fill out this paperwork. What am I going to a doctor's office over here? I didn't mean to tie it back in, but it's a little bit ridiculous.
Don't put the ideas in his head of firing a gun whilst riding his jet ski.
I was just going to ask, what kind of gun would you go for?
I never thought of that. That is a good idea. The only thing is I'd have to get a gun that would work in the water. But I bet an AR-15 could get wet. Why would the SWAT team use it? I mean, they get wet, right?
Yeah, they get wet.
I mean, sometimes they go into a building, the sprinklers are on, and they're still killing bad guys.
I cannot stress strongly enough that you should not be firing an automatic weapon whilst riding a jet ski.
So let's not say never.
Yeah, John,
I would imagine there will be certain situations.
How do you think we got out of Dunkirk, John?
That's a good point. I love that movie, too, by the way.
It wasn't a movie. It's an incredible moment in British history.
No, it's the one with Mel Gibson, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
He's the British guy who saves all the British people from that bad king.
No, I mean, that's 3 different movies you're thinking of there. Yeah, that's Hamlet, Braveheart, and Lethal Weapon that you were obviously watching all at the same time.
I get cable. I watch so many movies, I get them mixed up. Let me give you a quick scenario. Al-Qaeda comes by water, all right? They could. Very easy to get by the Coast Guard.
Right.
Now they're coming in invading with boats. What do I have to do to protect my homeland? I got to get on my jet ski, and I got to shoot something.
Are you saying that you are spending your summer riding up and down the Jersey Shore on a jet ski, firing at any boat that looks
You guys
like it's
put the
trying to come
gun
in?
idea in my head. I was just patrolling with a radio and alerting the Coast Guard when I saw what I would call suspicious activity. If I pass a boat and there's not people drinking on it and dancing to music and going very fast, they're obviously not out for fun. They're out for something else. You know? What I would call that suspicious activity.
Or they're just using the shipping route for trading.
I don't know if I can say this, but we'll go off the record for a second.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm just unplugging the mic.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Every now and then, I've boarded some of those boats.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like those big ones, because they can't.
Don't tell me any more about this.
I looked in the shipping containers just because, what if it's a nuke? That's what I'm always thinking. Usually it's just toys from Korea.
Obviously, over in England here, the whole nation has been obsessed with what's going on in the Ashes cricket series against Australia. Have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just guessing that's kind of a joke.
I mean, no, it's cricket. It's a huge sporting event in England. Cricket.
Right.
England playing Australia.
No, I get it. And those games last like a couple days or something.
Well, it's 5 days and
5. Wow,
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say interesting, but your eyes seem to be like. What are you thinking about right now?
Well, I'm
It's
just
not
thinking about
cricket, is
how
it?
many different sporting events I could go to in 5 days.
Yeah.
I can go to a hockey
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah.
I can see a few hockey games. I can see a few baseball games.
Yeah.
I could play a game of football. I can then watch a game of football.
Yeah.
I can then play basketball, watch basketball, get some autographs, pretend it's for my kid, and then sell it on eBay. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do in that period of 5 days that has nothing to do with hitting a freaking widget with a smack hammer, whatever the hell that thing's called. Who wants to watch that thing for that long? You know,
we like it.
Yeah, all right. Well, that says a lot. You know. And by the way, if you get hurt playing cricket, how long does it take before you get back in the game? I would guess a long time. Or do athletes get to cut the waiting list because they're special? Do they have doctors who sit on the cricket sideline specifically for the athletes? That's a good question. I bet they do. Which means you prioritize your rich and famous over there, which is why David Beckham looks American and good.
Whoa. That guy is... no, you're right. He doesn't look English.
He does not look British.
He looks amazing.
Yeah. The fact that his skin actually has melanin in it proves to me somewhere along the way someone had sex with an American.
American, it's been a joy to have you back on the show.
Always a pleasure to spend some time with you guys.
Good luck on the jet ski. Please do not take a gun on there. Will you promise me that?
Of course. I'm not.
Well, not a loaded one, anyway.
No.
Yeah.
If it's just for look, that's fine, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ones mounted on there just shoot water right now. But...
Well, it's the last Bugle of the year, and you can tell from the tone in my voice what is about to be unleashed. Open the gates of hell. Let the smoke clear. Put out the flames. The American is here.
Kaboom, baby. What's up, everybody?
There you go. Well, wow.
Good ding.
Ticked a lot of boxes there.
Good ding. Let's do it.
Good ding. Stop saying good ding.
Hey, world. Good ding.
No,
Get ready.
I explicitly said don't say that again.
I'm going to just real quick. I respect what you just said.
Yeah.
But good ding, everybody.
Happy holidays, American.
I don't say that. I say Merry Christmas. I don't go for that generic crap.
It's just, do you not think it's more inclusive just to say Happy Holidays?
Not really. I mean...
Well, it is. I mean, it is more inclusive to say that.
Well, not for Christians, it's not.
You're right, it isn't for that.
It's actually less inclusive to Christians.
Right.
I'd rather say happy every holiday to each person so they all feel special. I'll lump everybody into one group of crap.
Oh, right. So you'll just take a guess based on appearance, going, well, I'm guessing Happy Hanukkah by the toot-toot.
Yeah, you can spot a Jew. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. Look, I live in the Northeast. I can spot a Jew. You know. It's my left eye, really, that does it. My right eye doesn't pay much attention.
That is interesting that your left eye has Judah, your right eye doesn't.
Judah, yeah.
That's because of the way they had to hold the hammers when they were working in Egypt.
That's right.
It's very much a
is that right,
strong
Andy?
left eye stance.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It goes back. It goes way back.
I think you become a worse Jew every week, Andy.
Here's an interesting thing about Andy. Mm-hmm. I never get to really see Andy because he's over wherever you guys are from.
I mean, it's England. It's England.
Yeah, I know, France, wherever.
No, I mean, it's not France. That's a different country.
By ears, I don't have an ear that spotted Jew. To me, Andy, he sounds like, he could be going to church every Sunday. But
really?
I'm sure if I saw him, I go, oh, yeah, Jew.
Not even your left ear?
The truth is, with all the rock and roll music I listen to, my ears ain't what they used
really?
to be. Yeah.
When you walk into a room with your oversized headphones on, what is spilling out of that?
Well, it depends on my mood. I mean, generally, I'm going to open up my morning like anytime my alarm goes off, it's going to be someone from the Rat Pack singing a good song.
Okay.
If I don't hear Dean Martin before I get in the shower, it's not a good day. And then, later in the day, I'll listen to something a little bit more tame, maybe some Sinatra.
I mean, it's basically classic standards by crooners.
Good music, I like to call it.
So, American, it's end of a year, end of a decade. How's this year been for America?
I got to be honest with you, it hasn't been our best year.
It hasn't.
It has not been our best year.
That was what I was trying to couch in the question. You've had a bad year this year.
Let's just put it in perspective. A bad year for us is still a great year for any other country.
Well, for Burundi, yes.
No. Across the board, any country in the world, we have a bad year. Their year is definitely worse. In other words, it's a pretty simple equation. When you're number one and you slip down to number 3, everybody else slips down below 3. So 3 becomes 1.
What? Hold on, that's not an
equation.
You know what
I'm saying?
That's just words with some numbers thrown in.
Nah, it's math.
No,
there's a math principle. I think it's Zelig's principle or something. I forget what the guy's name.
Really?
But basically it's like
actually getting vague.
Whatever the top is becomes lower than the top, but the top overall just lowers, so everyone's still below the top.
Yeah, that literally makes less sense than when you were just arbitrarily throwing numbers in there.
All right, let me clarify this.
Yeah.
Okay. Say there's 10 countries in the world.
Okay, now I'm with you.
I know there's like 9,000, but say there's 10.
We're saying there's 10. Good.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're number 1, obviously, on the 10. Let's say number 2.
For the sake of the
list.
exercise, yeah.
Let's say number 2 on that list is, I don't even know who'd be 2. Germany, I guess?
No.
They did it right.
No, you're thinking the early 1900s. They're China.
All right. Yeah, I guess the Chinese do.
Yeah.
Okay. So just for argument's sake, I'll say China because I don't want to get into why they're not really 2.
Okay.
Canada is
we don't
10.
We don't. Okay. They were lucky to make the 10.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean that was nice. I did that to be nice because it's Christmas time. So now we slide down. We slide down to 3.
Yes.
China, which used to be 2, now becomes 4, and there is no longer a 1 and a 2. There's just it starts at 3.
Here's where I got
starts
lost.
at 3.
Right.
Yeah, and then the Canada now is off the top 10 because everything else had to slide down.
I see.
You understand?
Now, Copenhagen summit is taking place at the
Oh,
moment.
the summit. For a minute, I thought you meant the chewing tobacco. I was like, yeah, I love it.
No, I meant the summit. It's taking place over there. What?
One time, quick story. I'm spitting Copenhagen juice out of my mouth into a Snapple bottle, right? But it looks brown. My brother-in-law gets on my boat after water skiing. He gets on my boat. He's thirsty.
No. Please no.
And he's like, oh, Snapple.
No.
And before I could say, hey, Tommy, don't do it. He's taking a swig of my spit. It was hysterical.
How did
hysterical. Won't let him live it down.
How did Tommy react?
Hysterical. Oh, he yacked. Obviously, he yacked over the side of the boat. But he's a yacker anyway. He's one of those guys. He yaks. We hit a wave, he yaks. I mean, he's always yakking. Who knows? Anyway, go ahead. Global Summit or something. What are you saying?
The Global Climate Change Summit is taking place in Copenhagen. It's been taking place for the last week.
Yeah.
Obama is over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's still what
I mean, we got so much
Obama.
crap going on here. He's over there talking about global summits.
Well,
if he was here, he would know how cold it is outside. What are you doing? It's global what? Warming my ass.
Oh, boy.
My ass.
Okay.
I got 14 layers. I'm going to block.
Okay, so let's try and deal with this now. Global warming, just because it's colder in the winter, it's winter now, so it will be colder.
I had to get one of my fur coats out of my cedar closet.
One of my
many fur coats.
Oh, boy. Please tell me it's not a polar bear coat.
No, that's disgusting. It's a seal coat.
Oh, come on!
Don't get carried away. Before it was bad to kill seals.
When was that?
Like 2-3 years ago, before it was a big deal. And it's not like we clubbed them or anything. It's not like we used a crowbar.
What did you do?
It was a sword. But it was a very sharp sword.
A sword?
1-2 swings, the thing's dead. It's an Eskimo tradition. I used to date an Eskimo. I thought actually she was Mexican. She looked like an Eskimo.
I really would like to confront, on behalf of the future of the planet, this idea that there is no global warming because it's cold outside in December here.
Right. Look, I'm not going to get into the reality of the conspiracy, but I could tell you this.
Yes.
Let's say Tipper Gore, what's that guy's name?
Al Gore.
Yeah, the chubby guy. Let's say he's right about all his stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that movie just because, I don't know. I think 300 was on or something. Why would I watch a guy who's out of shape when I can watch 300 guys in shape?
Incredible shape.
Incredible shape, yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
really, have you seen that, Andy?
300.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are pumped.
Look, one of those guys shows up. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Not blow him?
Yeah.
Let's say Al Gore is right.
Yeah.
Okay. People are scared. They say, oh, we're going to die because the world's going to heat up.
Yes.
And this is what they always say in the apocalypse. The only thing that's going to be left are rats and cockroaches. Humans are the third thing. We're like rats and cockroaches. We're not like the snow leopard. We're not like the elephant. We don't need special environments to live. We can live underwater. We can live on land. We can live in the air. We can live on the moon.
We can't do any
We're
of
an
those
adaptable species, just like
we
rats
are
and
not.
cockroaches.
No.
We will eat whatever it takes to survive. We will live wherever it takes to survive. Personally, my guess is Bayonne, New Jersey is going to be fine. I won't have to move. If other places go on the water, move Midwest. Big deal. So we'll put some Olive Gardens in the Midwest. Everybody will be fine.
Does wherever Jersey moves, does that become Jersey? Is that like your theory of maths
Absolutely.
from before?
I mean, if Jersey goes on the water, the next state over, Pennsylvania, boom, New Jersey.
American, thank you, I guess is the right phrase. Thank you for joining us.
Fellas, I have to say, Happy New Year. God bless to you and your families.
Okay, thank you.
Salute.
Salute, and salute to you.
Have a very American Christmas.
And remember, and listen, guys, Andy, I know you're a Jew, but anything you need for Christmas or something, you just give me, me a ring. You have my direct number.
Yep. Okay.
Don't give that out, by the way, but that'll get you things.
Thank you, American. America has healthcare. Let's ask not just an American, the American, what he thinks about this. Please be upstanding and welcome the American!
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. This is absolutely no need to shout, but thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be back. Thrilled.
You're what? You're what to be back?
Thrilled.
Trilled.
Yeah.
Trilled. Oh, that's great.
It's been like 3 months since I've been here.
Oh, well, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
So, American, this has been quite a week for, and I use this phrase advisedly, you people.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, well,
the
you
greatest God's chosen people, Americans.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Andy would probably have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, definitely not God's chosen people. No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I mean, some of them live over there, but and they run the place. But whether
yeah,
you can't all claim it.
I don't think Jesus would have put his name on our money if he didn't choose us.
Well, okay, let's not go down that rabbit hole. You don't seem to be punching the air about. I mean, you must be thrilled about healthcare. This is huge for America. What?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's a kind of a simple issue in my mind. It's like healthcare. I can't afford a doctor. Here's my advice. Why don't you try staying healthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cold outside. Wear a coat. You know what I mean? I got to pay for that guy because he's a jackass. You know what I mean? It's wintertime. You see these guys wearing shorts. They're rollerblading around and freaking junk's hanging out the bottom of the thing. And I got to pay for that guy?
I don't think...
That's my problem?
I don't think
I got to foot the bill?
The collapse of the healthcare infrastructure is solely down to people rollerblading without coats on in the winter.
No, but okay, how about fatties? Like, take the stairs.
Well, that is actually...
Take the frickin' stairs. Big deal. Yeah, I know you're at the mall eating a frickin' box of lard, but that doesn't mean I gotta pay for it. Yeah, whatever the hell that crap's called. Lard cakes? I don't know. All I know, you got you got an escalator, you got an elevator, or you got the stairs. Walk up the stairs. Maybe I won't have to pay if you go to the dock.
You see, that's interesting. Sorry, Andy, go ahead.
I mean, surely that's the ultimate sign of Americanism, is to eat the box of lard.
Yeah.
And that surely, you should be proud
and then to go
fund
up an
people
escalator
who need major medical care due to their unhealthy diet. That is the fundamental part of being American.
Yeah, is that not American liberty in action, being able to be self-destructive with your life choices?
Absolutely. You should be able to do whatever you want to your own body.
There you go.
But it shouldn't cost me a dime. That's where the liberty gets out of line. Because now I don't have the liberty to spend my money on things I like. Let's, say, jet skis.
Okay. But, again, just one final follow-up question to that. Are jet skis not a dangerous way to get around? What if you get hurt
what did you just say?
On a jet ski? If you get harmed on a jet ski, in that case, why should someone pay for you to be put back together?
Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. Yeah. If you're not good enough on a jet ski to not get hurt, then don't ride one. Because this is something I wanted to say anyway, because this happens every summer. Yeah. Every summer I'm out there, I'm doing tricks on my jet ski. I'm bouncing behind wakes. Yes. There's a boat full of people. I'm zipping around in front of it. I'm zipping behind it. Yes. And all of a sudden, some jackass newbie on his jet ski almost crashes into me. And I'm thinking, you're lucky, because if I felt like it, I could have jumped over you and knocked your head off with my freaking water boat.
That's my fault, Andy, because I knew that asking an open-ended question about jet skis was a mistake, and I did it anyway.
No, because I don't know how much time you have, but if you want to talk about jet skis, I will do it all day.
I want to talk about the opposite of that. Let's not mention it again.
Yeah. What is the opposite of a jet ski?
No, Andy, you think you want the answer to that question.
You want to know the answer? Yeah. I'll tell you what it's called, the snow machine. And Todd Palin, Sarah Palin's husband, knows all about it. Yeah. Which is why, in my opinion, he should have been the, first...
the first what?
The president.
Guy next to the lady who's in charge. I don't know. That's the only issue with her, right? That's kind of weird. What's he supposed to do? Like, be married to the president? That's weird. For a guy? I don't know. It's a little weird.
Okay, just quickly unraveling that, and I really
I mean, obviously, we have founding fathers, not founding mothers, right?
Yeah, technically, yes.
Right.
Technically, yes. I just don't think you can extrapolate that to where I think you're intending it to go.
No, I'm saying I'm a strict constitutionalist. So if you look at the Constitution the way it was written, then,
That what?
Then, I don't know, guys are in charge. Yeah. It's just how it was written.
Well, no.
We the people except ladies and parents, Except the ladies. Except no skirts, right, Mr. Washington? I got you.
No,
read loud and clear.
No, you didn't.
I got the message, Mr.
You don't
Jefferson.
got him.
Thank you.
You don't got him.
Gotcha.
No.
Got your secret code. I got the treasure map on the back, if you know what I'm
No,
saying.
it's not. There's no treasure map on the back of the Constitution.
Definitely a treasure map.
There
on
is
the back.
not. I promise you that's not the case.
I'm pretty sure there's gold behind Mount Rushmore. I'm pretty sure. I saw a documentary on it
It wasn't a
recently.
documentary, and you should not have watched that movie.
What?
That was a huge mistake, because it's totally corrupted the concept of your own history.
What are you talking about?
What movie was that?
It's National Treasure Book of Secrets, Andy, with
right.
Nicolas Cage.
All right.
Well, it's not a book of secrets anymore because they freaking let the cat out of the bag.
They didn't let it out of
Andy,
the bag.
I don't know if you know this. You put a little lemon juice on the
my
back of
God.
the Constitution, and you get a map.
No, you don't get a
treasure
map. You get arrested for defacing one of the most sacred documents in this nation's history. I cannot overstate this. Do not put lemon juice on the Constitution.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right. Let me restate what you just said. If
Right.
you've got the balls
Uh-huh.
to break in at the National Archives and steal
Yeah.
the Constitution, you do what you need to get that map. Okay?
Does it?
God bless.
It's not.
It's within your right
It
as an
didn't.
American to find that treasure.
They're
It's
not
ours.
they weren't issuing a challenge. They were
Well,
trying
how
to
do you know
waste
the
90
Russians-
minutes of your
I
time.
know the Russians are looking for it. How
How
do you know that?
Oh, God.
Next thing we know, the commies got their hands on it, and then what? Healthcare for everybody. Just I guess that already happened. I guess that already happened. Oh, full circle. Thanks a lot, Nicolas Cage, for ruining America.
Now, American, I thought you'd be interested in a week today, which is Friday, next Friday.
Oh yeah, this thing I got a plug for my freaking sister-in-law's nephew's kid. That thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think it might be something you'd enjoy. It's a
It's
a half an hour comedy special, right? You just talk about it. Talk about it.
Nah, I hate doing this kind of crap. My my wife's sister's cousin's nephew. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing one of them puppet. What do you call that? Ventriloquist bits.
Okay,
on
I'll
the
take it.
Comedy
No,
Channel.
that's not. I'll take it from me.
That's a big thing now, right, guys? With puppets. That's what everybody likes, right? I got to tell you, that Jeff Dunham. I don't know how he does it. I mean, his lips move, but other than that, he's unbelievable. His lips move, and he's a little bit racist, but that guy is funny. That old guy who hates gays.
Don't say funny in that
man.
way. Don't say
What do you
funny
mean?
in that
He's
way.
hysterical. He's got this old guy puppet, and a lot of times his lips are moving, but it doesn't matter because the old guy hates gays so much that I'm laughing so hard I don't even notice the ventriloquist lips moving.
The point is that Rory Albanese has a Comedy Central special, I believe, next Friday. And
Okay.
so you should
I
you
don't
might
pay
enjoy
for
it.
cable, but that sounds funny.
You'd enjoy it. You'd enjoy it. You should watch it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Whatever. I'll watch it. I won't. I mean, I'm making air quotes. So because I know. Look, I'm on the radio. My sister says, "Get on the radio. Plug this kid."
Yeah.
Okay. Rory Albanese, 11 p.m. Comedy Central. I did it. Nancy, I did it.
You're not
okay.
you're not on the
Gina,
radio.
I did it.
Yeah,
You're
I just-
welcome.
You're not actually on the radio. You know that,
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, what are you talking about? I'm not on the radio. We got a microphone. We're doing the whole thing. I got headphones on. It's a radio. It's a radio show.
I mean,
Hey, by the way, call in. We'll give you some T-shirts, huh?
No.
Hey, Eddie Money tickets. Next caller gets 2 front row seats to Eddie Money. It doesn't matter. They won't even know the number.
Yeah, but we're not actually on the radio.
What are you talking about? What are we doing?
You've been here. I literally have lost count of the number of times we're not on the radio.
What are you talking about? What are we doing?
Well, this is a podcast.
What?
It's
what?
It's a podcast. It's
I don't
on,
understand.
it streams on the internet. It's on iTunes.
What?
Andy,
This isn't live?
help me. No, it's not. I mean, it's not.
So who the hell listens to this crap?
That's a good question.
I'm over here telling you guys like deep secrets of this country, and no one even listens to this crap.
Well,
It's on
mostly
the
the
internet.
Russians. It's the Russians,
I
generally.
bet the Russians probably do. Jesus. I thought we were broadcasting live. What the hell,
No,
man?
it's not-
Why
it's
is there
not-
an on-air light in here? I thought we were on the
It's
air.
not, no, it's there isn't. I don't know what light you're looking at. You're hallucinating now. No, it's a podcast. You've been doing a podcast all this time.
I don't understand that word. Podcast?
Okay, I'm
Is
not
that
gonna-
what you're
I'm not
saying?
gonna explain it to you.
Podcast. Like pod, like the thing I have in my front lawn with all my crap in it, a pod? That's what you're talking about?
No.
Like
not
a storage container, a pod.
No, not like that. No.
All right.
You don't want to know the answer, do you? I mean, I think it's best if.
I know it's on the internet. I mean, if that's whatever. I don't, I'm not like a big web traveler, whatever they call that.
Yeah, it's it doesn't matter.
Every time I go online, I can't use my phone. How annoying is that?
What? You
No,
can't.
but
What?
in other words, then my phone is busy the whole time.
Yeah, well, that's because you've got a dial-up connection. I
Okay.
think, and And so that would take your phone line. It uses your phone line to
Right.
go.
So why wouldn't I just talk to the guy? Why would I net him?
Andy, help! My head's hurting. I've got a shooting pain behind my right eye.
Oh, don't worry about it. Well, I'll pay for you to go to the doctor.
Where does this leave you, John?
Go to the doctor. It's not me.
It doesn't affect me, Andy. It's a health insurance bill, this, rather than a health care bill. It really affects the uninsured mainly. Premiums will go up. Personally, I think that is taxes may go up. Personally, I think that is a responsibility because I'm politically that way inclined. That's the
right.
That's the very short version of it.
Good note.
Doesn't mean you get malaria.
Another law that passed, though, you're allowed to bring guns into Starbucks now. So, boom, we won something.
I mean, that is actually true.
Yeah.
Only Starbucks.
You know how annoying it is to go to get a freaking Vente Boblente and I got to keep my freaking piece outside?
Is it not very annoying?
Very annoying.
Oh, it is. It is very annoying.
I got to tell you, as gay as that place is, Delicious Joe. They got a nice bean in there. I like that. And now I go in there, I got my whatever. Maybe I got my Uzi with me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a cup of coffee. Relax. I'm not robbing the place. Stop looking at me like I'm crazy.
Is it just guns, or is it? I mean, can you take swords?
No, you can't take your dogs in there, but you can take your weapons. Remember. So if you have a poodle, leave it outside. But if you have a shotgun, go on in.
What if you have an attack dog that you use as a weapon?
Oh, good question.
Well, you know, here's the thing. If you invented a gun that shoots dogs, I think we'd be in a gray area because the dog itself would have to be the projectile. But until you can come up with that. Speaking of which, honk your horn 4 times at the van and we'll throw you a T-shirt.
It's not radio. It's not radio.
Why do you have a T-shirt cannon then? Why do you have a T-shirt
cannon? That's a personal choice. It's not connected to this.
So who do you launch T-shirts at?
It makes me feel good. I walk down the road. I like the look on people's faces.
Hey, 2 Allman Brothers tickets. Call in right now. First caller.
We do not call in because we have no ticket. There's not even a number for them to call. I don't know why I'm getting annoyed by it.
Hey, 1-800-BRIT-FUN, huh? Give us a jingle.
It's not a real number. And don't jingle anything. American, thank you very much for being here.
You have to log off the net to call in, but do it.
It's a fundamental misunderstanding of how the internet works. Well, what better way to start the beginning of this year than having the return of the American...
Yeah, we get it. We get it. I'm here.
Thank God for that. I was really running out of breath there.
What's the matter, fellas? Your phone stopped working or something?
Well, no, it's just, you've not been on for a while?
No, I know what it is. The ratings started to dip, and you're looking at the numbers, and you realize, we need to bring in the ringer. We need to bring our fans back. Let's bring in the big guns.
It doesn't really work that way. There's not ratings, and you don't need those kind of numbers.
No worries. I cleared my schedule for you.
Okay.
You don't have to keep thanking me. I'm happy to do it.
Thank you for not saying sketch there, because I was absolutely anticipating.
Hey, thank you for not saying shej, Huh? We're already getting along great.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, American.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Not just to you, but to the country that you embody.
Oh, yeah.
And represents. So
I do represent it, and it's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We got a good one ahead.
For you?
I'm reading my... I don't drink tea, because, I'm not... but I drink coffee, but I've been reading the tea leaves a little bit.
Yeah.
And
how have you been doing that?
With coffee.
Oh.
I drink a lot of coffee.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you right now, we got a big future ahead. Big, good future ahead. America is on the rise.
What, America is?
Yeah.
How's that
It's
going
on
to
the
manifest
rise.
itself then?
What's that?
I mean, how is this great future going to manifest itself this year?
Yeah, because you are aware that all economic projections point to America having a very difficult year indeed.
Exactly. And that's the catch. That's what's so great about this country. We take negative energy and channel it into positive things. That's what we've been doing for example, when we got here, we saw this land and it was occupied by Native Americans. We saw, so a lot of people, that's a problem, not us. We saw potential for a wonderful place. So we took a negative thing, there were people here, and made it positive, and we built things like malls.
Right, that's right. When you say positive, you mean you instigated a massacre. And when you say you mean actually us.
Yeah, I mean
We did
you.
that.
I mean you did that, not me.
Yeah.
Not my people. My people came here and worked hard.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
Well, no, hold on. We hadn't invented you yet. That's
we put
why.
gold on the streets.
No.
That's what we did. We paved everything with gold.
You didn't do any of that.
Yeah, we did. That's a fact. Look it up.
It's not. That's the opposite of a fact.
100% true that there was gold on the streets.
I mean, how do you think America is going to overcome its absolutely colossal economic problems? You have an imposing debt now that you're putting on generation after generation.
Yeah, I mean, the trick with debt is a lot of people think you have to pay it off. That's actually false. You just never have to pay it back. What are we going to have, like a loan shark come and break our kneecaps? Who can mess with us?
Well, you're going to have China come in and say, pay us back, and then you're going to be bankrupt.
China, what are they going to do? All of a sudden they have an army? I mean, what are we worried about? We got the best military in the world. Try it, China. See what happens.
Most of China's are made of terracotta still as well.
So you're positive for the year ahead regarding
100%.
America.
Well, I'm always positive. It's called, being from the best place on earth. When you're from God's country, when you're from the place God chose, there's no reason not to be positive. Okay. And look, you look around the world, there's bad things happening, earthquakes, volcanoes, but they're not happening here. And there's a reason. Because, this is the chosen land. This is the Holy Land.
Right.
The modern-day Holy Land.
You have had earthquakes and a volcano erupting in this country as well.
Yeah, but that was, years ago. And it was more of a like, hey, that was just what I call a slice of humble pie. You know what I mean? Remind everybody, but no one died.
Why do you have to relate everything to food and the consumption of it?
I don't know, I live a little bit of a weight problem. You're going to give me a hard time over here? I enjoy myself.
So, I mean, politically, the Republicans have now taken over Congress.
Yeah.
I mean, are you concerned? Are you...
Oh, no, I'm excited. I don't know what's going on with this John Boehner character crying his eyes out every day. I don't go for that. I don't go for that. I mean, either you're a man or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And where I'm from, men don't cry.
And that's genetically true, but the crying thing, I'm not sure that applies.
Well, just solder up your tear ducts like the rest of us. You know what I mean? What's the big deal? You don't need them. They don't serve a purpose. Every now and then you drop a little eye drop Visine or something in there, you're fine. I like to manually hydrate my eyes. I don't need my eyes doing it for me.
You manually hydrate?
Yeah. What's the point? What's the point of crying? What is it going to get you other than, punched in the head? Honestly, what's the point? What does it achieve? If you have a problem, you solve it. You don't sit there and cry about it.
Right. I mean, that's
what I do. I go for solutions. Say my jet ski broke down. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get my tools out and fix it.
Okay, so what did you do at the end of Steel Magnolias?
Listen.
Did you fix your jet ski?
Yes. Basically, I'm going to answer that in two parts. One, I have no idea what the end of Steel Magnolias means.
Well, the movie Steel Magnolias.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's heartbreaking.
Is Clint Eastwood in that?
He's
I have
not
certain
in that.
rules about the movies I'll watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are those rules?
One, they have to be about a vigilante of some kind. If it's not some sort of a self-possessed crime fighter, I have no interest in that film. I'm a busy person. I don't like to waste my time. So if someone stole someone's magnolias, it's not really my problem. Unless there's a vigilante out there to catch the guy. Then I'll see that movie.
What's to track down someone who stole these magnolias?
Yeah, wherever they are, I'll get them. I'll get them back. Give me a gun. Let me go get those magnolias back.
Yeah, that's not...
that's a good movie.
Well,
Steel Magnolias 2, I'm coming for my frickin' magnolias. That I will watch. I will watch. But I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Unless a little bullet dust gets in my eyes, I'm not going to cry.
The scene when Kew Gardens burns to the ground would be awesome. What have you been doing then since you were last on the Bugle American? I mean, is it mostly jet ski repairs or?
Well, no. I mean, it's winter time. I won't lie. There was a little period of time where I was waiting for the phone to ring from you fellas, but I got on the Twatsky. What do you call that thing with the? Where you can only type like 10 letters.
Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter. Yeah, doing that.
Say that again.
Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. And so I've been on that a little bit. At the Bugles American. That's me. It's real. Even though it's not verified, they don't want to verify me. Yeah, it's fine. Wait till I find out where they work. We'll see who's verified.
Oh, so you're on Twitter.
Yeah, I've got almost 100 people following me already, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah,
that's good. What have you been saying so far?
Just truth. Things that are true.
Like what?
Like this is the best place to live.
Yeah.
And why would you ever go anywhere else? I love it or leave it.
That kind of thing.
Truthisms.
So you're basically just taking bumper stickers and typing them into.
Yeah. Well, the thing about a bumper sticker is you bumper stickers are harder to write. I used to write bumper stickers for a while.
Did you? I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I got into the button business for a while. You know that there used to be a button that said "sit on my ass" or "sit on my face," but leave me alone. That was me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations.
And then there was that one that was, hey, my balls are for two things: putting them on your eyes and peeing. That was also mine. These are pretty. I mean, you probably didn't make it overseas, but these are pretty famous sayings. Here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people put those in public on their
No,
cars.
like on their leather jackets. Like
Oh,
I
right.
had one that like, what are you looking at, asshole? That was mine.
Right.
But Twitter is perfect for me because it's like little catchy phrases. Things like "Don't touch me or I'll kill you." Seriously. You know what I mean? I don't know all the symbols right now, but it's a really fun tool.
Don't touch me or I'll kill you.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable
See,
statement.
you're just warning the world.
Yeah, stay out of my personal space.
Yeah. Okay.
Things like that. Things that, truisms.
I guess that's technically what Twitter's for.
Yeah, little fortune cookies.
They might make a sitcom about you in this Twitter thread.
Oh, jeez, I hope so. Huh?
Yeah. Who would play you in a sitcom?
Oh, I don't think there's really an actor out there. It have to be probably somebody, a real thespian, maybe like a Richard Grieco, could probably pull it off. He's got to be good looking, Somebody who looks good with his shirt off, but also has some chops, some acting chops.
That's specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the tattoos have to be real. I'm going to tell you this right now. You can't act an American flag tattoo. You can't act a bald eagle on your back. You got to commit.
Talking of eagles, what about these dead birds that are falling out of the sky in America? Is that a concern to you?
Well, no, because I'm not a bird. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was a bird, I'd be freaking out right now. My guess, if the birds have a podcast right now, that they're chirping their mouths off about this. This is a big deal in the bird community. But for humans, look, I'll tell you this: when hundreds of thousands of humans start falling out of the sky, believe me, I'll be the first guy lined up at the disease center. You know what I mean? Whatever that place is called.
Hospital.
Yeah. That or the disease place. And not to mention, we could clone now. Every bird that dies, they just remake it, no problem.
Well,
I
mean, we're not quite there yet, but
we can do it. We just don't want it. The government's been cloning for years.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, that's a fact.
What have
you watch History Channel?
What do you think has been cloned?
Oh, all sorts of things.
Like what?
Sheep. They cloned the sheep.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
And so if they clone the sheep, why wouldn't they also clone a lion and maybe like make it some kind of a fighting lion for the military? That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah. Make like a team of fighting lions.
I mean, it's
put some battle armor on them, and then you could ride a lion into battle. I'm just saying, use your imagination. It's all out there. The answers are out there. The internet's full of this stuff.
Now I think I see why you're not concerned about the emergence of China as a dominant force, because you think the American military has rideable fighting lions.
Yeah, well, they should.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. I would love to see the look on, Mao Zedong's face when he gets here and we're riding lions at him and with armor-laden lions. Hey, welcome to Long Island. You know what I mean? That's probably where they land, right, Long Island? Because they're coming from the east. We'll be waiting for them at Montauk with some fighting lions. We'll see what happens when their boats land the shore. When their canoes hit the shore, we'll see what happens.
Canoes? Yeah. You think they've canoed over?
I don't know what they got.
Well, American, we thank you very much for joining us.
Wow, that went fast. Fellas, look, call more often, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget, I'm on the tweets.
Yeah.
I'm on the tweets.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm from the tweets. I'm just kidding. I'm not from the streets. I'm just trying to do a pun.
Yeah.
But
well, mission accomplished.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes after when I was a kid after school, I used to have a tweet, of milk and cookies.
What?
It's hey, you won't understand. It's comedy.
I thought that was pretty strong. I thought that was pretty strong.
Andy likes puns.
Listen, at Bugle American, At the Bugles American. Get on there, listen to all the things I have to say. When these guys don't call me, they don't have to anymore. It's like I'm in your living room.
You're cutting out that's a horrible
It'd
thought.
be like me in your living room.
On a rideable lion.
True.
Yeah. American, thank you very much for coming, and
it was a pleasure.
Have a great 2011, and I guess God bless. I can't.
God bless America.
I couldn't quite bring myself to say it.
God bless America.
Okay.
Greatest land in the world.
Thank you.
Being winced at by them.
Now, finally, American, I know you're a registered Republican.
Well, yeah, I'm also a registered handgun owner. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know how you feel about the Republican candidates at the moment, because you've just lost Donald Trump, and I know that you were a fan.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Donald Trump. I mean, people don't realize how hard it is to be him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're one of them.
People assume it's not hard at all.
Oh, it's impossible. First of all, you're one of the most famous men in the world. You're one of the most brilliant minds in the world.
Also not true.
So you're basically walking around, and all people want from you is money and advice. And I know what that's like. I don't have as much money as Trump. I'm working on it, right? Hey, God bless, right? If I got a couple business ideas going right now. I've been trying to. I've gone to a couple of Donald's lectures.
Yes.
And he just speaks truth to power. You know, he'll tell you like, why not put a gold bathtub in your bathroom, even if you only have one bathroom? Why not have it be the most delicious deluxe bathroom on the planet? And he's just really smart about money and like real estate and stuff. So it's like he would be a really good president because that's a lot of what America does. Is like we look for real estate around the world, like Afghanistan. He would look at that and say like, that's a terrible real estate purchase because there's no water, there's no golf courses. Like who wants a house there? But then he would look at a place, say like, you know, Sweden, and be like, yeah, let's take that over. You know what I mean?
Now, of course, he nearly declared bankruptcy multiple times.
Right. But I think that was his tax. You know, he think he was doing that,
which was then defrauding the state.
Well, but no, it's just being a sharp. You know, look, there's the fraud in the state, and then there's being a sharp capitalist businessman. Okay,
right.
And capitalism is all about moving money around. You know, so you got to stick and move. I'm reading a lot about this. There's a book called Trump 101. It's just the basics.
Oh no,
it's just the basics.
Right.
Yeah, and he just He also understands real people. You know what I mean? Like he gets it. He lives. Even though he's super rich, he lives the way you're supposed to, kind of like a sultan. But at the same time, he's down to earth. You know what I mean? He goes to like, you know, baseball games and like, you know, and you know he only has that one helicopter. He could have three, but he's got one. You know, and I don't know. I think he's class. He's just class.
Do you think he's done, or do you think he'll come back?
I mean, I think the only reason he decided not to be the president is because he knows he's better off just doing what he does as a person every day, which is giving back to the community, as opposed to like putting all his eggs into the basket of running the country.
Right.
You know? It's a waste of like one of our greatest minds.
So he can do more for America. Let me just get this straight. He can do more for America as a mid-range real estate tycoon than he can as president of the entire country.
Well, first of all, mid-range is almost offensive. He is probably the greatest real estate tycoon of all time.
His buildings are hideous.
They're hideous I don't know if that's slang for beautiful.
They're disgusting. They're gaudy, disgusting buildings. That's
have you seen the Trump?
fact.
Have you seen the Trump Tower? It's like it literally looks like it came out of like a genie's bottle. It is gorgeous. It's gold. That's the thing. He knows to use. A lot of people run away from gold now because they think it's tacky. But he knows that over time, gold always has value. So yeah, right now maybe people like silver more, platinum, whatever nonsense. But ultimately, people always go back to gold because it's beautiful. It's shiny and it's beautiful. And this country is all about gold. People forget that. You know, in 1949, we had that big gold rush. That's why we have the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. What?
And,
what?
1949.
Right.
It was right after World War II. There was this huge...
there was a huge gold rush in the wake of the end of World War II.
Listen, I'm not a historian. I'm just telling you that this country's built on gold.
Okay.
And we have a place called Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Full of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Try getting in, by the way.
Yeah.
Try getting in. Go ahead. See if you can get in. See if your whole army could get in there.
Well, I mean,
it's the most secure place in the whole world.